welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be using all of these 10 colors and putting them on my one hand. This is for a collab on Instagram. It's called Skittles 7th. We post on the 7th, and a Skittles mani is where all of your fingers are a different color. I'm going to throw the picture up real quick for y'all, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So now I chose yellow, pink, orange, green, and blue shimmer colors, and then I chose a coordinating glitter to go with them, just so that I could get I wanted to do an ombre, so I could get a lot of sparkle on this. So y'all go ahead and watch, and I will pop back in as I need to. Alright, if you notice, the pointer and the ring finger have like a shimmer outside of them, but the middle finger doesn't. Those two colors, the index finger and the ring finger, are actually chromable, if you see how it shimmers on the side like that. But the middle finger isn't necessarily a chromable dip powder. And I know I keep talking about chroming, but I promise I've got a chroming video coming up next week for you guys. It's going to be beautiful. So I went ahead and did the second dip off camera just so that I could go ahead and get it out of the way, because it's the same thing. It's just a repetitive process. And right here, I'm just going to show you guys how I clean up my edges. I didn't activate or anything. I literally just did 2 dips. I let it sit, let it get a little bit harder, but I didn't activate. So with more pastel colors, I like to do 3 dips, and with the liquid that I use, it is not gonna make my nails super thick, but I like to get the full opacity of the color, especially when they're even lighter colors. I like to get the big bang. So I am leaving this filing in here for you guys so you can just kind of see what I use. This is just a super cheap thin file. Just go around my edges, and I fix up the shape in the cuticle area just a little bit so that when I do that third dip, I don't have to do much cleaning up at the end. So I do my third dip, and then I will do a dip in clear after I do my ombre. So I do a third dip just to make sure that the color is fully opaque, and then we start the fun ombre, which is pretty self-explanatory. I think I show it pretty well, but I mean, I think that you can get the gist of it from just watching. But if you have any questions, just please always let me know. Also, I did the ombre on the right side of the nail. I usually do it on the other side, but as y'all saw, I had a little bit of imperfections on that side of the nail, so I figured I would just cover it up with some glitter. So I chose to do that side versus the other side. And I start with the pinky just because I don't want to get all the glitter on all the nails, all the different color glitters. So I start at the pinky and I go all the way to the thumb. And y'all just got to appreciate this glitter technique and just glitter in general. So I zoomed in for you guys so you can see a little bit closer. But go ahead and continue watching. If you have any questions about this process, drop me a comment in the bottom, but I will come back when we get closer to the end. I should probably mention this random dip of clear. So I forgot to mention that while I'm doing the nails, I'm putting the base on all of the nail, not just part of it, because you want the ombre to trickle over. You don't want it to look like a color block. I mean, if you do, that's fine, but I didn't want it to look like a color block, so I put base on the entire nail. But I want the nails to stay even. So what I'm doing is I am tapping the glitter on the one side and I'm dipping in clear to cover the full layer of base so that my nails stay even and they're not like wonky out of like shape, I guess you could say. I just want to keep them as even as possible while doing this so that at the end it's like little to no filing. Filed and shaped and buffed off camera. I actually went ahead and applied the gel base to my pinky and I was not paying attention and it was not recording. So here are the rest of the nails. Super close top coat. It will base coated, but you still get the same shine as like it would with a top coat until I cure it. But obviously you have to put a top coat on top to keep it nice. But I wanted y'all to see how shimmery this was. And I wanted y'all to kind of see up close, which is why I zoomed in. I'm trying to zoom in on parts that I find are really important that y'all might want to see a little bit closer. And I'm also going to go ahead and top coat off camera just because it's the same process y'all just saw. And then here's the final product. I love how this turned out. It's not what I initially had planned, but I actually love how this turned out. Y'all will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know which color combo is your favorite. I really hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial and maybe consider liking and subscribing. I will see y'all in the next one. Also, P.S. Here is all of that clacking that was going on in the background.